Well, as the seasons change, we also tend to change what we put on our feet. But the problem is not all shoes are created equally.
This is so true. So what should you be thinking about when you decide what's on your feet this summer? Our Pamela Osborne spoke to an expert, and what they had to say might surprise you. Pamela joins us live now. Lots of us live in sandals and flip-flops during the summer, Pam.
And Kimberly, Christy, I am one of those people. I live in my flip-flops, especially on a nice warm day, unlike today. That's usually what you're able to find me in. But I got to tell you, there are other alternatives to flip-flops that I thought were a little bit more healthy, supportive for your feet. But I was surprised to hear that many of those options the doctor we spoke to didn't really like them either.
It's that time of year again where we, as Michiganders, find ourselves outdoors a little more often. Whether we're biking, boating, skating, rolling, strolling, or walking, there are things you should consider before you free your feet.
So typically summer shoes become difficult because people want to wear flip-flops, flat shoes, easy shoes to slide on and off.
That's podiatrist Dr. Kristen Patterson. She knows all about the trouble that can come from wearing the wrong shoes.
I don't love Crocs. Toms are pretty flat. Flip-flops aren't the best.
So what should we wear?
A good place to start is you don't want a shoe that you can kind of bend in half or like wring out like a rag, because that means it has nothing for support.
Okay, Doc, we hear you, but out here in the warm weather world, we have other considerations.
Do you go for the stylish things? Do you look for comfort? Like, how do you decide?
Whatever's cute.
LaQuinda Grissom was having lunch at the beach bar at Campus Martius when we stopped to ask her about her shoe game.
Kind of cute.
She's stepping to a different set of rules.
And the things that are cute, if they cause you any discomfort, do you tend not to wear them, or you...
Dr. Patterson doesn't want to see people in shoes that cause them pain, but says for short distances, shoes like these will do just fine.
And what you want to have is a strap that'll hold the sandal kind of around your ankle or around your foot so that you're not fighting to keep the sandal on your foot while you're walking.
Speaking of walking,
so I'm kind of the sneaker white bottom guy.
Detroit native Mario Adams is back in town. He left his New York City sneakers behind for something a little more comfortable.
They're really, really comfortable, and they give your feet air. And I think for the amount of walking that we're going to do today, it's going to be pretty substantial.
It's a short stroll along the Riverwalk with Mom kind of day, so although they're slides, these work.
I like my Birkensteins, I like my Keens if I'm in the water, and I'm not a real flip-flop kind of person. I love going barefoot, that's my favorite.
Denise Miller selects her shoes based on her activities. When she bikes,
I wear Vans, and the reason I wear Vans is Vans connect into my pedals, which give me more support.
and that's really the first thing you should consider, finding a shoe that offers good support, keeping your personal feet problems, if you have them, in mind.
If you've been prescribed orthotics, then definitely if you're going to be on your feet, make sure you're in a pair of shoes that can accommodate your orthotics.
While sandals may take the pressure off of bunions and hammer toes, wearing ones without support can aggravate your issues.
A lot of times you can get a stress fracture and your foot just kind of hurts. There's maybe a little bit of swelling, but it just hurts. A lot of people can wear whatever they want, whenever they want, and not have any pain or not have any problems, and that's fine, but it's really important that if you do start to notice something out of the norm, to get it looked at or to try to change your shoe gear, see if that helps.
And it must be nice to be one of those people. Hey, we can't not talk about high heels because it's also wedding season, special event season. So you may find yourself in a pair of these. They can actually put a lot of pressure on the ball of your foot. They can also cause a strain in your Achilles tendon. So the doctor recommends, if you can, maybe find a wedge as an alternative. And if you have to wear these, even if you are wearing wedges, bring a different pair of shoes to change into for later when they start maybe making your feet feel uncomfortable. Kimberly, Christy?
I always travel with a pair of sneakers, Pamela. I love this. This is a great story. I'm wondering, did doing this story, though, change what you wear for shoes?
You know, yes and no, right? So I kind of took it as I can wear my flip-flops. I just have to be mindful of the fact that if I'm going to the zoo or if I'm going to be doing a lot of walking and wrangling kids, it's probably better to wear sneakers. But it kind of did give me a little bit of confidence to keep wearing them for those short little distances.
And they do make orthotics for sandals and flip-flops like that now too. So that's an idea. We appreciate your story, Pam.
Something to check out.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.